It could have been anything though.
Nah, I was scared, man. I heard noises. Go on, move this way.
You're a scary cat, dude.
What the hell's that? That on the floor. Right there.
Showed you this thing last time, so this is actually an old fucking incinerator. James, look at this. James, look at this. There's scratch marks. There are legit scratch marks. There are fucking scratch marks. So that the fresh air could still come in, but you couldn't get your hand up there. You can reach out and signal to people. Right there.
Now, basements, they're often known for hiding the darkest of secrets, filled with old keepsakes and memories too unsettling for the world above.
Okay, Kelsey, you asked me to open this fucking thing. We're finally gonna do it. I had James here. It's the only way I had the balls to do it.
For YouTuber Jonathan Wilcombe, the basement of his girlfriend's apartment building became a place of eerie discovery when he decided to explore its creepy, aged depths. I mean, he suspected there was something creepy or sinister down there, and the man wasn't wrong.
So James agreed. The moment you walk in this room, it's creepy. It makes no sense. Over by James, there's a random stool and a microwave that, is it plugged in? No. Okay, so it gets weirder.
In the center of the room stood a large cedarwood box. The exterior featured a door that locked only from the outside, and at the top of the box was a pipe, seemingly designed to provide air. When Jonathan opened the box, he uncovered a small hidden room, a space where someone could be kept and hidden, concealed without detection for a very long time.
This is what it is. It is a small room with chairs. It's nothing else.
The ceiling of this hidden prison revealed drilled ventilation holes that were slashed with deep scratches that seems like it was made by human nails.
James, look at this. James, look at this. There's scratch marks. There are legit scratch marks. There are fucking scratch marks.
If this is real, these markings tell a haunting story of someone trapped, struggling for their freedom, for their life.
So that the fresh air could still come in, but you couldn't get your hand up there. You can reach out and signal to people. Right there.
Near the box sat a stool, positioned as though for someone to sit and listen to the horrifying sounds of scratching and screaming for hours. Yo, this painted a grim picture of torment. You could tell from here that when it was mealtime, it seemed that the captive was fed just enough to keep them alive for another day in this dark, oppressive prison space. Jonathan stumbled across an old contraption nearby, a device that had clearly been used extensively over the years.
Showed you this thing last time, so this is actually an old fucking incinerator. There's old fucking trash in here where they used to incinerate. But there's the ash down there, ash down there. So back to the box, remember, nothing up top except for garbage and what looks like ventilation, but fucking check this out. This gets fucked up fast.
The truth of its purpose became horrifyingly clear when he noticed ash at the bottom of the incinerator. It appeared that those who were held in the box may have met their end in its flames. And the evidence here, it's suggesting recent use, revealing the terrifying conclusion of whatever sinister operation was going on here.
I hate this. What? It's an old screwdriver. That's an old ass screwdriver. Oh, buggies. What the fuck would you be doing in here? Lucky rabbit's foot? I'm not taking this with me. If there's anything attached to that, I'm fucking with that. Oh, this is fucked up. I hate this.
Yeah, hold up. It's because I had to throw on the flash, alright? The flash is
so
on.
yeah, and then over here I was getting.
Because I don't know where the lights is at. But help me.
So I was getting sun.
Help me get this shit.
It could have been anything though.
Nah, I heard. I was scared, man. I heard noises. Hold on, move this first.
The creepy sound of scratching from within the basement would alarm anyone. Some people might call for help, while others might grab their phone, not to call for assistance but to capture whatever's down there on camera. And that's exactly what two roommates do after one of them hears unsettling noises coming from a hidden crawl space in their home.
It could have been anything though.
Nah, I heard. I was scared, man. I heard noises. Hold on, move this first.
You're a scary cat, dude. It could have been rats or whatever. What about if we got a whole bunch of rats?
Now the other one, who haven't heard any of the noises, is brave about this. And the other one is understandably scared, refusing to go down into the creepy basement crawl space.
Are you going down there?
I'm not.
There's a light right there, dude. You go down there while I record.
So, the roommate volunteers to check it out.
Like, the light right there, the string. It's around here somewhere.
Open the lights, Kale.
Hold up. I can't reach. Can't reach. I think I gotta step on that chair. There's a chair right here.
As he squints into the darkness, he soon comes face to face with something that will haunt him forever.
Hold up. Oh shit! Fast that!
So apparently at around the 1 minute and 27-second mark, he barely makes out a shadowy figure standing up to greet him. A man screams, and the video just cuts off before we even get to find out if he escapes a crawl space or not. The title of the video suggests he saw a ghost in the basement, but I don't know, I'm not entirely convinced that this is supernatural.
Can't reach. I think I gotta step on that chair. There's a chair right here.
Sure, something terrifying is down there. Why would there be a chair directly beneath the crawl space entrance? Could it be that someone has been using it to climb in? That's my take on this. I don't think it's a ghost haunting the basement. I think this was a terrifying encounter with a home intruder.
Can't reach. I think I gotta step on that chair. There's a chair right here. Yeah, it's fucking. Hold on, what the fuck is that? Oh shit! Fast that!
It seems new renters and homeowners are often in for some unexpected surprises. As shown in this clip, YouTuber DEMC7 recently moved into an apartment he rented without viewing, attracted by its nice appearance and decently low rent. But once he arrived there, the man quickly understood why the price was so cheap.
So here's the apartment I moved into last week. It's pretty small, pretty nice. Rent was pretty cheap, so I moved in without even viewing the place. And then when I got here, I realized why the rent was so cheap. It's a really old building, really high ceilings.
This apartment features extremely high ceilings, a bit reminiscent of a 19th century monastery in England. He takes viewers on a tour of the place, noting the mirrors everywhere. But none of this compares to what he discovers just outside the bathroom.
And then we look down here. What's this? That's definitely a handle. So I figured, a bit of underfloor storage. So let's lift this up.
Carved into the floorboards, he spots a hatch with a handle, initially thinking it was just a bit of underground storage. He opens it up, only to reveal a deeper space. The area beneath the hatch expands way further than he expected, leading him down stone stairs into what he calls a dungeon.
Walking in the steps into the dungeon. Coming down. We can see a corridor going off straight to the front. Obviously a burial ground. And here, this place is strange. There's like a brick seat or bed, or sacrificial altar. Pretty strange. Then come back out through here. Let's go out through here and explore the rest of the dungeon.
The passageway ahead is filled with discarded brick, wiring, and rubble. He finds a room directly below his apartment with graffiti on the wall, reading CCFC. Based on the floor and other signs, he starts to believe that this area may have once been a burial ground. And as he ventures deeper into this dungeon, much of it is filled with trash, dirt, and old bricks. He stumbles upon a newspaper from 1984, and even what appears to be an old front door. It does raise the question though, did someone once live here? Or was the building constructed over a much older foundation? Regardless, discovering a dungeon in your own house is something I definitely would not want to experience.
Looks like an old front door. Returning back. Back to the staircase. At this point, being here on my own, I was pretty freaked out. So I closed down the hatch. Called over a few friends.
Hi. There seems to
A YouTuber named Tommy Case is exploring the basement of an abandoned house when his flashlight reveals someone wearing a black and white face mask. Their expressions stretched out unnaturally. Tommy quickly runs away, but soon realizes that he needs to turn his flashlights back on if he ever hopes to find the exit. Now, to his surprise, he encounters the same person again. This time, however, he manages to escape without looking back, as this person just stands there motionless, never reaching out to him at all.
One.
Hey guys, good morning. So I'm here because something terrifying. What are you laughing at?
You seem really nervous.
I am really nervous. Something terrifying is happening at the radio station right now, and ever since I went to RDA's building and they were talking about how haunted it is and stuff, I've been thinking like maybe this building is haunted too, so I'm hoping that we can catch this on video.
Two co-workers at a radio station have been hearing strange noises coming from the basement, and they decided to investigate it. After hearing rumors that a nearby building might be haunted, they wonder if the paranormal activity could be spreading to the location they're at now.
So you just went downstairs to get water.
Yeah.
And you came like running back upstairs.
I was like out of breath.
Freaking out.
Well, it's like I could start hearing it right here, but I knew it was coming from downstairs because this is the elevator.
All right.
Can you hear it?
I don't know if you guys can hear that. I can hear it.
It sounds like screaming.
Yeah, it sounds like there's like screaming coming from the pipes.
Can you hear it?
I don't know if you guys can hear that. I can hear it.
It sounds like screaming.
Yeah, it sounds like there's like screaming coming from the pipes.
Or like growling or something weird.
In the video, the woman explains that she first heard the unsettling noises when she went downstairs to get some water. And as they go down this old stairway to the basement entrance, they begin to discuss the building's age, while this eerie noise in the background grows louder with each step.
While we get killed downstairs in this creepy ass basement.
How old do you think our building is? It's gotta be like 50 years old, right?
1,000,000 years old.
1,000,000 years old.
I'm gonna leave this open because I don't care if it says closed.
Keep closed.
Do you hear that?
It's getting louder.
Down here and I'm like, where is it coming from?
Where?
Conveniently enough, from there?
And finally, they take a deep breath and prepare for the last stretch of their journey. The person filming summons their courage and steps into the basement. But then the video just ends.
Seriously gonna open that door?
Yeah, let's open the door, Sam.
What if it blows up or something? What if it's just equipment failure?
It's not gonna blow up.
Don't do it.
It's not gonna blow up.
So we have two friends and they're messing around with a camera in an old basement. And I ain't gonna spoil it for you. Just watch closely and see if you notice anything unusual here.
Bars down as I go. Okay. Now we're gonna do some weightlifting.
Here it is again, just in case you missed it. Did you guys spot the supposed shadow figure?
This. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Bars down as I go. Okay. Now we're gonna do some weightlifting.
A video that could capture someone's final moments leaves me with a sinking feeling in my chest. It feels disturbingly real, and I can't be the only one who thinks her panicked cries sound heartbreakingly genuine. In the footage, a woman is banging on a door and screaming for help, with her desperate pleas echoing off the cold, empty basement walls. Now, alone and terrified, with no one there to rescue her from the small, claustrophobic room, she appears to be spiraling into sheer panic, and it's hard to tell if she's truly trapped or if this is just an actress delivering an exceptionally convincing performance. The presence of a camera strategically positioned to face the door adds an even darker layer to the scenario, suggesting that someone, perhaps even a group, is in control of her fate. Guys, the thought of what might be happening gives me the chills. And I can't shake the feeling that this brief clip might actually be part of a much larger and more sinister story. Hopefully someone can identify his origins and bring some clarity to this situation. This video is believed to have been recorded sometime in 2001, and it shows someone walking through what appears to be an old basement when they notice something on the floor.
What the hell's that? Down on the floor. Right there.
And this footage is a bit too grainy to really be able to tell for sure. But it kind of looks like they might be staring at a shoe, or maybe even the top of someone's head, peeking out from behind a door or something. And then suddenly, they look up and spot a white apparition with lifeless, glowing eyes staring right back at them. Now I understand that it's possible this could just be someone in a costume, but there's something about their reaction that feels genuine to me.
Cover my back, alright?
Here's another eerie basement video that seems to defy logical explanation, unless it's paranormal. A YouTuber named David's Ghost Cams recently installed a new smoke and carbon monoxide detector in his home, but starts behaving strangely.
Okay, so we're going to go downstairs, and I'm going to show you what happened the other night, and I still don't know why, but it has to do with the basement, and this is a smoke detector and carbon monoxide detector.
So first off, it only goes off when David is downstairs.
Carbon monoxide detector.
Secondly, it shows carbon monoxide levels at 0%, meaning it shouldn't trigger at all. And lastly, it unexpectedly tells him to get out of the house. Now, watch what happens when David steps into the basement.
And if that is the case, that was pretty nice of him to have this go off again while I was trying to explain it to you. Well, I guess we're going to be nice again.
Keep in mind, this alarm hasn't gone off since the last time he was downstairs, and clearly, there's no sign of smoke in sight. Combined with other strange occurrences, David is convinced his basement is haunted. The man explains that years ago, he once had a house guest who stayed in the basement for over 3 months before tragically taking his own life, which was a shock to everyone living there. And since then, David has noticed objects moving on their own, strange sounds, and now this faulty smoke alarm. And even stranger, as soon as David begins discussing the alarm, the shit goes off again, all on its own. Now the only plausible explanation I can think of is that David is manually testing the smoke detector and blaming it on a ghost for the sake of a prank. However, most smoke detectors that I've seen require you to physically press a test button, and these seem to be triggered all by itself. Now here's an interesting thought. If David's house guest was a friend and he took his own life there, when does David plan to leave? So, when the YouTuber Blake Smith's Gaming Blitz claimed to hear strange paranormal sounds coming from his basement, his followers encouraged him to set up a camera and record what was happening.
A little bit freaked out, guys. It's no longer just at 11:30 anymore. I don't know what's going on now. I keep hearing bangs and just really weird noises coming from the basement, and a few people said that I should leave my phone down there and try to record what's happening, so that's what I'm gonna do. Alright.
And listening to his followers, taking their advice, he left his phone downstairs to capture the activity. The video runs for over a minute, filled with weird and eerie noises, before Blake returns to retrieve his phone. If this video is fake, I can't figure out how he managed to create those effects. They don't sound like anything from a movie or any game that I've ever encountered. If you recognize these sounds, and if you think this video is fake, or if you think the footage might be real, either or, I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on this one. And he has many other videos on his channel with more of these mysterious recordings as well.
out of here. I just saw a shadow move away from underneath. Oh man, I'm out. Oh,
Klaus discovers something in his basement so terrifying that he sets up multiple cameras to capture it. And what he finds is a dried, eerie layer of snakeskin pressed against the wall. Just the sound it makes when touched is enough to creep me out.
what in the world?
He identifies it as juvenile snakeskin, and that seems like it's a safe assumption too. After all, the snake must still be growing if it's shedding periodically.
Ladies and gentlemen, that right there is a big snake. And it's somewhere in my basement.
You can even spot where the snake used the grooves between two stones to rub off its old skin.
What in the world?
Nice.